And good evening, and welcome to Iracing 2019 Season 4, Week 10. You're watching planetherring. I'm Michael. This is the Ferrari 488 GT3. We are at Sebring in Florida this week. And I tried this race a little bit while ago and was going to stream it. And luckily, I did not because it was a disaster. So, anyway, we're going to try this again. See if I can't get this race out of the way. Not sure what the other two tracks are for the remainder of the season, but definitely need to work out some bugs in this thing because I feel like I am just not doing as well as I could be. I did do some practice, got it down to like a low 203, which still, I mean, when you consider the fact that 2 minutes even and a half is what a lot of guys are doing, especially on the fast splits, and that's just horrible. I mean, bad. So let's do qualifying here. I haven't figured out how to not stall this thing just yet.
Exit is clear. Okay, Michael, we've got 2 laps to get the job done, mate.
Alright, so I'm shooting for a low 203. If I could grab a 202, that would be great. But I just don't think it's going to happen. I've done everything I can think of to make driving this car easier, adjusting my field of view, adjusting the pedals and the steering angle and stuff. And honestly, I still don't get it. That would have gotten down the first in that one. I mean, that 203 was after a lot of adjustment, working on my braking. Still like braking a little bit farther forward. I mean, the car feels really good. I mean, GT3 cars, typically, you don't overdrive the car, and that's fast. And it feels really good when I do that. It's just not fast. And you know, I'm perfectly happy being a second and a half, maybe even 2 seconds on a really good split. But 3 and 4 seconds, this is just crazy. So let's see what we come up with here. Definitely not a good representation of going through there. I'm already 2/10 down. I don't feel like I drive this track badly. I mean, honestly, I feel like I drive it better than some of the other tracks we've done in this car. Yeah, the traction control ain't doing its job there. And now I'm half a second down. Yeah, I don't quite understand that. If we can do this a little bit better.
P2.
You know, I wonder how long that'll stay. This must be a really crappy split. If I'm in second, that's a 203.8 too. Well,
The leader has just done a 203.20.
yeah. All right, well, there you go. Well, all right, this must be an incredibly crappy split because I did a 203 and change. A lot of change. So I know that the fast guys, unless something's just wacky dacky with this thing, John Boling, I'm pretty certain he was doing quicker in the last race. This is actually one of the smaller fields I've seen. I guess it's getting pretty late. And a 203.7 for me. That is wow, that's. And then look at this though. It is just, I mean, I don't know about these guys down here, but holy cow, the rest of these guys are doing 205s. Oh my goodness. So I do not know what the deal is with the guys in the back. But holy cow. All right, well, we got about 5 seconds left in qualifying. We're going to start on the front row, believe it or not.
That's the end of the session, P2.
And I do not know what happened to 8th through 13th. I don't know. Good luck, everybody. Watch later at the youtube.planetherring.com. Yay! All right, there you go. We are on the front row. Can't say that that is normal for this series. I'll tell you what, though, I'm going to start running the 9:30 race every night if the split is going to be this crappy. Like they say, the talent pool is relative. All right, well, this thing does, in fact, have a very long, all the way around parade lap. Not quite certain why iRacing did not do it where you just kind of go along the back straight and then, okay, go. Or even start on the back or something, but there are certain tracks where they feel like, hey, you just need to do the full Monty when it comes to parade laps.
B2, the air temp is 78 Fahrenheit.
And don't get antsy just yet, buddy. We ain't going nowhere. All right, so here's the deal. Mr. Boling.
Stay behind the pace car in the right column.
Mr. Boling up there can easily overshadow me with at least, what are we talking about, half a second or more. Although I know for a fact that he either crashed or got hit by someone in that last race that I ran. That one was a particularly bad race in which I actually got hit with a stop and go penalty because of cutting. It is actually really easy to cut on this track, especially that last turn right before the back straight. And
hey, number 8, watch you weaving around. I'm gonna hit.
So my number is actually number 1. John Boling is number 2. So let's see. While we're in here, I am going to go ahead and turn off the gas. And I'm going to clear my tires. So that leaves me with just the one fast repair. The other thing I do know is, okay, don't need that. Hopefully that is only during the pacing. I never understood why it does that during pacing. I mean, it's not like you're not driving. The other thing I do know with this is that in the last race, they really got going quick, long before really the pace car pulled off. So that was kind of, that was kind of crappy. I mean, you wouldn't be allowed to do that in real life. But some people are looking for every advantage they can get, I guess. I don't think it's going to penalize you too badly, but all right. So really, just need to try to keep this nice and tidy. I think there's only 8 laps. So who knows who's back here behind me? If everybody else is as slow as their qualifying laps, or if the fast guys are at the back and they have to weed their way through, well, that's tough, I guess. All right, wow. I can actually see his brake calipers in there. That's pretty interesting. All right, well, I think I'll just start at second. Don't really want to spin this thing. And when he goes, I guess I gotta go.
Concentrate, be ready, go. All right, Michael, 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes.
Left side, clear left.
All right, so now, like the man said, we gotta concentrate. He did a nice slide through turn 1, but we're right here. Let's see what we can do. And see the markers. Okay, we gotta be careful of this guy. He's not got.
Right, clear right.
Guess he realized he might not be a match for me, but gotta make that count though. We definitely gotta make sure we do not get a penalty. So Mr. Boling is now a second and a half, almost two.
The gap behind is now 0.8.
Let's see what we can do with making space between me and Nismo.
Yeah, I think he went to the pit.
I think that did it. But Mr. Nismo might have been a little aggressive on the braking.
What was that?
Might have hit the gas a little too fast there. Caught him a little bit. All right, slowly reeling in Mr. Boling. And he's flashing. That's not going to make life easy. Well, it looks like the next guy back's over 6 seconds, so if there were some fast people in the qualifying, okay, it looks like we got Mr. Boling down to about a second. See if we can take the lead. Holy cow, we definitely do not have 760 laps.
The leader's just done a 204.43, P2.
Okay, well, wow, this must be the world's worst split.
Well done, Michael. You're looking really good. Come on, keep your focus. 10 minutes remaining. 10 minutes.
All right, 3 of 8. Just gotta stay slow or close enough to capitalize in case Mr. Boling makes a mistake. Don't want to try too hard. If he is doing a little bit of flashing, so that does mean he might be difficult to pass. But he may not be used to this kind of pressure.
0.8.
Yeah, we got him under a second here, so let's see how we can do this. Wow, that's a pretty good lap.
We're quickest at the moment. The leader has just done a 203.84.
Now watch out, getting really close to that wall. And he has wigged out completely almost. That's going to be dangerous. Alright, so that could be interesting. I doubt he's going to want to give up given that he is in the lead. So telling him he's flashing. Probably not worth the effort.
Okay, Michael, halfway home. We've got plenty of fuel.
Alright, well, guess we might have to pass him the old-fashioned way. Got him down to a second again. If we can't close in.
The gap in front is now 1.1. You've just done a 205.06. The guy behind has just done a 203.85.
Come on, let's catch this guy. Yeah, there it is, folks. The fight for first. It looks like Mr. Boling's pulling away a little bit. Must have done a couple of corners really well.
That's 5 minutes to go. Come on, keep it together. We'll be on the podium here.
Yeah, I don't want to just be on the podium, dude. This is what I actually want to try to win. All right, let's keep it tight. You never know, he might actually make a mistake.
Your last lap time was a 204.43.
I don't know, it's real close. There's some sections he does better, some sections I do better. Whew, it's gonna be close.
Push, push, push. We can win this.
Working on it. Oh, we're on lap 6 of 8. Down to that 1 second mark again. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Don't mess it up. And we're right there on the cusp too, man.
Your lap time was 2:03.83. That's a new fastest lap for Molina, 2:03.00. That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
Come on. Wow. Ooh, next to last lap. Oh, it's really good racing on this one. Right in his draft. Heading for the final lap. This is it, folks. The final lap. Fight for the lead.
Okay, Michael, one more to go. Keep it together, we'll be on the podium. You're a tenth off the pace in Sector 1. Sector 2 is 0.32 off the pace. Sector 3 time is quick.
All right, this is the closest we've been. I don't know if I should go for the dive into the hairpin. Pretty amazing battle nonetheless.
Holy shit.
Oh my goodness, right here, half a second. penultimate corner coming up.
Good race, Michael.
Yep, that was a good one.
Well done, Michael. Great drive. That's a podium.
Those last 2 laps.
Yeah, that was good. Some places you were fast, some places I was fast. Kept it real close all the way through.
Yeah, I think I had you on the straights, and then you had me under braking. I almost lost it in that one turn.
Yeah, that's what I was actually trying to do, was trying to stay close enough just in case you messed up.
Took so much power not to crash there, dude. I was so nervous when it happened.
Yeah, that's about the only problem with these cars, is they get loose at weird times.
Yeah, and it's ruined so many of my races because of it, man. Good race, man. You fought hard for that.
Yep, thanks a lot. If you want to watch it from my perspective, you can always check out my YouTube channel. I streamed it.
Oh, sweet. Message me on Iracing your YouTube channel, and I'll be sure to check it out.
Okay, yeah, I think I posted it at the beginning of the race too in the chat, so if it's still there, you can get it from there.
Alright, I'll see if it's still there.
Alright, folks, well, let's just roll on back to the pits. I have to say, probably the best Ferrari 488 race I have had all season long.
I knew that right before the back straight, I had to cover that inside because that'd be prime for you to take it.
What's your speed limit in the pits?
Yeah, that was always one of those spots where I seemed to get close.
Activate limiter. Box in 1,220 feet. Box in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Box now.
All right, well, that is the end of that. So, looks like, let's check out my laps here. Not going to break any records, that's for certain. 203s pretty much consistently, depending on how we were doing there. It was a good fight all the way through. I wish these races were longer, actually. That's the one thing with these fixed setup races. They treat us like all we do want to do is run in sprints. But with that, I have to say that it's a good race, and hopefully we can have some more of those. I think that my last set of changes to my control setup really did help. Felt like I had a much better control over the car, and definitely was getting better response out of it. So with that in mind, I think that's it. And so here's the end card. Hey guys, Michael here. Hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, go ahead and click that like button. Click on the planetherring logo to subscribe to the channel. Let us know what you think about the video in the comments below. And as always, thanks for watching. Hope to see you again soon.